To the question of what is it that I love about my Jesuit vocation, I would say that it is three things. First, it is the means. It is the means of responding to the end for which I've been created, as Ignatius speaks of in the principle and the foundation of the spiritual exercise. The second is that it is a way for me to be a co-laborer, responding again as he speaks of the gentle disposition of God's providence. And thirdly, that it is dynamic. For I was a longtime member of the Oblates of St. Francis de Sales, which was part of the Salesian family. The Salesian family takes its roots in St. Francis de Sales, who was a Jesuit product, Jesuit education. He did the spiritual exercises and maintained a Jesuit spiritual director throughout his life. The dynamism of our vocation speaks to how we continue to respond to God's love. And that's what I love about my Jesuit vocation.
I got interested in the Society of Jesus and the priesthood when I was a freshman at Rockhurst High School on this campus in those days. What really impressed me was how much the Jesuits enjoyed being with each other, the way they teased each other. And along with it, it struck me that they always were there when we had troubles as students or when there were family problems. And it was great to be able to be Jesus for people in need.
I can remember when I was in my later 20s, when I really developed a great interest in the Catholic Church and a relationship with the Lord, thanks to some of my friends who incessantly talked about God. I can remember reading the New Testament from cover to cover and how much that opened my heart to hearing the word of the Lord.
I remember myself as a small child praying a lot, and I presume my vocation began then. It was nurtured both at home and at school. When I entered college, I went to St. Joseph's University, and it was there that I met the Jesuit fathers and brothers. They invited me to a silent directed retreat for 4 days, and it was in that silence that I learned to trust God and to share my heart with Him.